Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to take you through my night shift routine. If this is your first time on my channel, what are you even waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. All right. I have my uniform lined up here, so let's get ready.
What's up, my people?
Okay guys, as you can see, I'm already dressed up. I'm gonna put my, if you can see right behind me there, I'm gonna put my, can you move away from my camera? My compression socks. All right, y'all, check out these compression socks. These things are so good. You need it. It really helps a lot, especially when you have to be on your feet for most of the night. All right, now time to comb my hair. As you can see, I just washed it yesterday. So, I just usually put my grease. The reason why I just like my hair is because I can just comb it, do a ponytail. Do I even have my ponytail? Okay. I have to change anyway when I get to work, because with labor and delivery we're required to change into the hospital scrub, and then that's how we work. We cannot work in our personal scrub. So I just like to do this because I don't have time to like figure out an extra outfit every time I have to go to work. I'd rather just get my scrubs on. Alright, set. Alright, now I'm heading to the kitchen so I can gather all of my stuff and head out. I'm going to make a quick smoothie so I can use at work because I'm a little bit hungry. Ooh, and I don't know what time I'll be able to get a break. So that's what I'm gonna do now. What I usually do is I just cut up my strawberries, blueberries. I just put them in like little Ziploc bags. So when I'm ready to go, it's easy. I put a little yogurt. Everybody has a different way of making smoothie, guys. Leah, put that in the trash for me, mama. Por favor.
There's no way I'm going
Put my banana.
I don't like yogurt.
And of course my milk.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how this smoothie comes out. Okay, I think that's it. Alrighty, who wants smoothie?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I'm gonna leave this for you guys, okay? If you want some.
Yeah, I want some.
Alright, Daddy will take the rest.
Thanks.
Daddy will take.
Ta-da!
Okay, so my dad will.
And now I have my lunch here, which I had pre-packed. And this is just some fruits, strawberries and grapes. Sometimes I don't really get to eat it. It depends on how my night is going. But we shall see what happens tonight. Alright, but this is it. I have it right here. That's my lunch bag. And my smoothie. Now I have my bag.
And your jacket.
And of course my jacket.
It could be cold.
And I'm off to work. This is so good. This usually fills me up until probably like halfway, about a quarter of the shift, because sometimes I don't get to take break early. So this usually fills me up until I get my break, then whenever that is. here. Just went through security. Yeah, as you can see. I'm gonna walk up to my unit now and then get started. Plugging in. Got it. Just got my scrubs. I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna go change now. I already got heads up from the nurse that I'll be getting 2 patients. I'll be getting a laboring patient and a postpartum patient. So we'll see. I am all changed, as you can see. All changed. I'm in the lock. So I came in earlier on, got report, and like I said, I have 2 patients tonight. One of my patients is a postpartum patient. She just came in to get bilateral tubal ligation. So with this, after the procedure, they usually stay in the labor unit for maybe about a couple of hours. I'm just gonna like continue monitoring her for maybe the next hour and a half, and then I can transfer her. She is a G5 P5 now. So she just had her 5th baby boy. He's so cute. And I'm just responsible for the mom. We have a transition care nurse who's gonna be taking care of baby. And my next patient is a 43-year-old. She is a 32-weeker. So she only came in with complaints of vaginal bleeding, and they checked her, did ultrasound and everything. They said she has a low-lying placenta. So we're just basically, she's like an antenatal patient. We're just basically monitoring her, make sure baby's okay, she's okay. If she continues to have any issue, the nurse told me it might be a C-section. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we don't have to do that tonight. Right now, I'm just, monitoring her. She's on continuous fetal monitoring. So we're just checking baby, checking her, making sure everything is okay, making sure she doesn't have any more bleeding. And of course, if she does, then I will, pass it on to OB. But so anyway, fast forward, I took care of my postpartum patient, did my initial assessment for both patients. So with my postpartum patient, I checked her, everything was okay. She's not really having any bleeding going on, just normal postpartum bleeding. And she's able to move her legs, so I cleaned her up. I called anesthesia to sign her off. I transported her back to postpartum unit, so together with the baby and the transition care nurse. So it's about 10:32 is my time here now. So of course, in the labor and delivery unit, mostly we get one-to-one patients, but sometimes it depends on what's going on. You might get another patient. So after sending that patient, I knew I was gonna get another patient. So the charge nurse just told me that I should prepare. I will be getting another patient. It's also kind of like an antenatal patient. So that's probably what I'll be doing all night. So I just got back my other patient. She's a G3 P2, a 26-year-old, 29 weeks pregnant. Came in with complaint of tachycardia, very tachycardic. Her heart rate is like running right now in like 130s or so. And she has shortness of breath, and she's afebrile right now, but she's been swabbed for COVID, flu, RSV. Now when they come in, we swab them for everything because it's the flu season. So you never really know what patients have when they come in these days. But I'm in the supply room. I am here to get some stuff, and get back to the room. All right, so this patient is considered surveillance because we don't know whether she's positive for COVID. As of now, we don't really know what is going on. So the OB triage nurse already sent labs, so we'll see what that comes up with. If I'm just scared to get my disposable stethoscope, I don't want to take mine in there, since we don't know what the patient's status really is, and of course some other stuff. It was about 1 a.m. here, and I finally got to take a quick break so I can eat something before my nights really get busy or whatever. My coworkers were in here enjoying, so I didn't want to disturb them with my vlogging. Okay, so it's like 5:16, and let me sit down. Before I went on break, during my assessment of my new patient, I noticed that she was wheezing, so I told the doctor. She was like, okay, I'll come in and check on the patient. So while I was waiting for her to do that, I told my charge nurse if it was okay for me to take a quick break. So before I even left the room, the doctor came in, so she checked the patient and was like, oh yeah. So she said she would order albuterol, and we'll give it to the patient and see what happens. So I told usually it takes a while for respiratory to come up, and do this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, and before respiratory comes in to do the treatment. So I took a quick break. While I was on my break, she called and she said, okay, I put the order in, and my charge nurse came in and said, I will call respiratory and have them come do this while you're on break, so you can actually take your time and eat. So that's what I did. I came back, and it was just back and forth between both patients, so I wasn't really able to sit down. And labs came back, everything was okay, so it's like they don't really know. So they were thinking it's pulmonary embolism, PE. So then doctor put in another order for patient to go down to for CT. So both my patients are resting right now. My other patient is so sweet. She's teaching me like her language. She's Vietnamese, and she's teaching me how to speak the language. So earlier on I was like, well, how do you say hello in Vietnamese? She was like, xin chào. And then she got so excited. She started like want to teach me everything. Now I'm like, okay, baby, slow down. I ain't got all night now. So I am now just going to catch up on my charting, prepare my handoff sheet so I can get that ready for day shift. I have about an hour and a half to the end of my shift. I'm excited because right about this time we are like so tired. My eyes, yeah, as you can see. We have a patient that came in earlier on when I was on break, 35 weeks. Earlier on, mom was, she felt the baby move and came in, her water broke, her membrane ruptured. She came in for, just to see what's going on. And then they tried to put her on the monitor in our OB triage. They couldn't find any heartbeat. So of course the doctors had to come in and check, Yep, confirmed IUFD, intrauterine fetal demise. So sad. The mom broke down. She was so devastated. Called the dad, same thing. He came in, he lost it. Like, I could just imagine, but I'm gonna catch on with my charting, and I will talk to you all at the end of my shift. Stay tuned. See that smile? It's time to go home. I am done for the night. I am all changed. That's the scrub X where we get our scrubs. Got a new pair for tonight. I will be back tonight. So I'm just gonna put this in my locker. It feels so good to be officially done, man. Clocking out. Oh my gosh, look at that stretch. I am working out of the building. Yes. This is like the best part of the morning when you get out and you take in that, you know, fresh air. Good morning. This is officially my nighttime because I get to go home and sleep. Yeah. Okay, so I am home. I usually get very tired after work, and sometimes I get sleepy on my way driving, so I didn't want to stay hang around and talk. So I'm like, let me just drive home. Once I get home, I can, you know, talk to you guys. Overall, it was a great night. I am so thankful. My assignment, even though I ended up taking care of 3 patients in total, it wasn't bad at all. For labor and delivery, when you don't have a laboring patient, your assignment is really not that bad, because even if you're doing like continuous fetal monitoring on like antenatal patients and stuff, your documentation is not a lot compared to when you have like a laboring patient getting maybe Pitocin and all these other medications, or on epidural and things like that. They require more, you know, monitoring, assessment, and a whole lot to be done. But I'm thankful for how my night went. That's, you know, typically how my night shift goes. The only thing that will be different is the type of assignment that I get. Other than that, it's just, you know, the same flow. If it's a really busy night, sometimes I don't even get a break. Even if I do, it's maybe 5-10 minutes just to like munch on something, and then I run back, because I don't like to really stay later after work, because I just want to get my work done, so I leave on time and not have to, you know, worry about what is done or what is not done. So that's how I am. But thank you for, you know, coming along with me throughout my night shift. I really appreciate y'all. Continue to support my channel, please. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Come on, join us. Let's have fun. All right? And also don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get notified when I post new videos, okay? But thank you again. Stay blessed.